Well, hey folks, this is Mike and welcome to my workshop. So I just got done installing this 1,050 pound bandsaw on this Grizzly Shopfox mobile base, all by myself. You want to see how I did it? Stick around and I'll show you how. Okay, so as you can see, this really didn't take all that long. I was a little bit intimidated, but after it started coming together, I realized that I was actually going to be able to accomplish this by myself. So this story goes back to last year when I purchased this bandsaw. It kind of came available on a whim's notice, and although I really wasn't in the market for a bandsaw this large, I knew that I couldn't pass up the deal. And so naturally, I put the bandsaw right here where my 14-inch bandsaw originally sat. And I have some really large lumber on my rack that I intend to resaw on this bandsaw. The only problem is with the roll-up door in the background, I didn't have a clear path to be able to get that capacity all the way through the saw without being able to have the ability to move the saw. So I knew I was going to need some sort of mobile base. Now originally I thought I would try to just manufacture one. I purchased a welder last year. It's actually over in the corner. But I just don't quite have the skill set yet. I've welded a very little bit, and I haven't had a chance in this past year to teach myself how to really weld well. So after talking with Douglas of Retro Weld up in Atlanta, I realized that maybe the best option would be to purchase a mobile base. Douglas had recently bought a table saw, and he had purchased one of their heavy-duty industrial bases for that. And he said it worked out well for him. So I decided to bite the bullet and try. I found a good deal on the base on sale on their website. And it just so happens that heavy-duty base, along with some extension rods they also sell, allowed me to have a base that was large enough for the base of this saw. Now the base of this saw is just over 2 feet in width, and I think about 42 inches in depth, thereabouts. And so with the longer extension rods, it's fine for the capacity, and the weight capacity is somewhere around 1,300 pounds, so I knew that would be sufficient. So once I started assembling the saw, I realized that really there's several different methods that can be used for getting the saw on the base. One of those methods is simply tilting the saw. Now I don't have anyone here close by to help me. My neighbor who helped me get the saw in is out of town, and so I thought back to how I set my joiner bed on its base, and I used some ratchet straps. And if you saw in the video, I used those 2-inch ratchet straps just to kind of give a little bit of a give on the back end so that I could get the back half of the base under the corner. And then I shifted those straps to the front of the saw and was able to get the front end under the corner. With the rails in, I could just tighten the bolts and I was ready to go. Release the pressure from the strap and it's sitting on the base. And as you can see, one person can move it. Now it still weighs 1,050 pounds, so it's difficult to move. But it is possible. I can pull it out, straight out, and get it in line with the door so that I have plenty of room to feed boards through and timber through, lumber through, and I can push it back all by myself. The only thing I need to do is secure the cord in a fashion so that it won't get in the way, and I'm going to be good to go. So I'm really pleased with how this project turned out. It's something that I've been meaning to do for some time now, and now that's one more project that's checked off the list. As you know, I have plans to start building my Samurai Carpenter workbench this summer, and I'm definitely going to be needing this bad boy to help out with the resawing of all the different lumber that I'll need to build that. So stay tuned for that project. If you like this video, please push that thumbs up, and why not go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. I'll have more shop tips, shop talk, tool talk, project build, and furniture build, and other types of videos coming out on my channel in the near future. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching. Well, that's a workout.